Before anything else, I want to take this opportunity and thank you for your continued support. There is no Kennlitoe Wanjiru YouTube channel without you. Thank you very much. Let's keep on spreading the word. I cannot do this alone. I am because we are. Thank you. It was in 1993 and Mary Johnson's son was in a party. After a heated argument exchange, he was shot in the head by Israel Oshe. After the investigations were done, Israel Oshe ended up serving 15 years for the killing. It was a hard time for Mary Johnson. She had just lost her son and she had all the reasons in the world to hate. In fact, she did hate Israel Oshe and she could not feel and find a way to even forgive him. After some time, it struck her that she was not the only one who was suffering. Yes, she had lost her son, but Israel's family had lost their son too since he was in prison. She decided to come up with an organization called From Death to Life to help mothers whose children have been killed and also to incorporate mothers of whose children had taken life. At that moment, she realized she could not be able to work with the mothers of whose children had taken life if she had not fully forgave Israel Oshe. She reached out and wrote and requested if she could see Israel. It was agreed, and the day finally came. She went and visited Israel in prison, and as she saw Israel coming in, she was filled with compassion and requested if she could hug him. After it was agreed she could do it, she says, "As I stood up, I felt something rising from the heels of my shoe, leaving me." They ended up having a conversation, and that visit led to many more visits. And when the day finally came for Israel to be released, Mary Johnson went ahead and requested her landlord if Israel could move into the building. It was allowed. But when she was asked, "Why are you doing this?" she said, "Unforgiveness is like cancer. It eats you from inside out." Israel Oshe moved next door in the same building with Mary Johnson. To date, they go together, prisons, in churches and conferences, talking about pain and purpose. Mary Johnson wears a necklace with a double-sided locket. On one side, it has the picture of her son. On the other side, the picture of Israel Oshe. To date, Israel Oshe still struggles with forgiving himself for the killing. Mary Johnson found her purpose in her pain. The organization From Death to Life was born during the painful season of Mary Johnson. Yes, we can turn our pain into purpose. Sometimes life has a way of answering our requests in weird ways. That's why we say life is a mystery. Just imagine you out here going and looking for our purpose. We all end up finding our purpose, but the difference is sometimes we find our purpose in ways we never expected, in ways we never thought. That's how we'll find our purpose. So you can turn your pain into purpose. And pain has so many negative effects. But today, let's look at a few positive effects of pain. Pain helps us to reflect and make new life choices. It's through her pain that Mary Johnson was able to reflect and make new life choices. Pain awakens the attitude of gratitude. When you're going through pain, you realize how much you've lost and you start appreciating what you have and you start valuing and being grateful for what you have. Pain inspires us to seek new healthy habits. It's through pain that you realize you cannot keep on hurting and you need to make new habits, new healthier habits for you to be able to live. Pain deepens our compassion and empathy to others. It's through her pain that Mary Johnson was able to find empathy and compassion in the deepest level one could. Through pain, we are able to take action and confront the injustices in the world. Through her pain, she was able to come up with an organization to confront the injustices that we have in the world. So today, can you turn your pain into purpose? Yes, you can. You just need to look at your pain and see what purpose that can be born from your pain. Sometimes we ask ourselves, what is our life purpose? But today I'll ask you one question. What is your life's pain? Through your pain, you'll find your purpose. Remember, sometimes we find our purpose and other time our purpose finds us. And a wise man once said that sometimes in life's tragedy, we find our life's purpose. Whatever pain you are in, you didn't deserve it. And it's with deep compassion and empathy, I request you to find the purpose in your pain. To find it, you can do with it. What are you doing with your pain today? Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. Don't forget,